Hi. I gotta go all the way over here just for the mobile viewers to see me. Hi. Oh, dog. We'll try something. We'll try something. Let's see. Is it allowing me to stream now? Says I'm streaming. See if Twitch is picking me up. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I'm live. Hi. Talk. Chatty McChatterson. Congrats. Congrats. Very cool. I hope it goes well. How's everybody doing today? It's Friday. You know what? Screw the hat. I don't care for the hat. You guys get full blown forehead me now. Hope you enjoy it, because it might be like the one time it's been 16 years. More? Huh. Okay. Alright. I look like. Who do I look like? Who exactly am I supposed to look like? Except me. I am Warby. um TikTok, I guess, does not want me streaming. Twitch is getting me. Space Jesus Obi Space Jesus Obi-Wan Kenobi. I was not expecting that. Yeah, YouTube's getting me. YouTube's actually getting the vertical view. That's good. Let's see if is it really that bad? Like, is TikTok? No, it says TikTok's going. Oh, like Space Jesus. That's funny. I was not expecting that out of you, Joe. That's pretty good. How's everyone doing? It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've done a just chatting stream. Every time I've done it, I've always transitioned over to gaming because I can't think of anything to talk about outside of just playing games. I really can't. So hit me up, ask me questions. I'm here. Um, I was going to do a Call of Duty stream because I've had such a bad day today. Like my I woke up, I was good, and then I got sick, and now I'm no longer sick, and then I went to invest, record a video for my positive channel over on YouTube. Didn't work out. I have not uploaded that video today. I hit a wall with it, and I had to throw a controller across the room because I didn't want to deal with any of it. I actively got angry. The original title of this stream was "I am quite angry," and I was gonna get vocal on COD. But then I realized I haven't played COD in a little over a year, and as a result of not being having played COD in a year, it's currently like downloading, updating, right? I don't even know if I can play Black Ops 6. Apparently, I've got to pre-download COD. Don't know why I got to do that. I miss the days where you could just pop in a disc and there's the game. It's downloading. The at the end of the download, you could just play the game. You don't have to go through A, B, C, D. You know. I don't know why it's doing this for TikTok users. I'm about to give up on TikTok. 88? 88. So oh, you're talking about COD. Yeah. I am not that old. I spy with my little eye a touch of shade in chat. Okay. I'm not 88. What you mean? What do you mean? Joe, what the flip? I am live right now as well. Can I not see myself? Is it really that bad? Like, do I not get? Does any of that matter? So what's a good topic to talk about? What's a good topic? What's a topic y'all want to talk about? Gorgeous blonde hair. I wish mine looked like blonde. Blonde. What are you saying? Keep so clean. You call this clean? If this is clean, buddy, it looks blonde in the light. In the yeah, sure, you could call that maybe. I don't know. It okay. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. Yes, you're right. It looks blonde. It looks blonde right here and right now. If I were to turn on that light, this would turn red, and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference between these two. This is like a very, very dirty blonde. You're right. You are right. This is you wouldn't be able to tell the two. This is so dark a blonde, and this is such a ginger red that if I were to turn that on, these two would meld together. They've melded together on my screen, and I can't tell the difference. So, it's just me. Yeah, this is all red, fam. This is like very dark ginger, not like orange, but you put a hot dog. I have an idea. Does that work? Kinda. It doesn't work. And then this one. Kinda. Kinda. Kinda blonde. Mm, yeah. Yeah. Beard is definitely more red. I I had a instance a couple years ago where I was lighting fireworks and people were like, "Wait, why is your mustache blonde but your beard red?" Because it started out where this right here was like a very dark red, all up underneath was, and then my sides right here were all like the mix between very light blonde, very very orange ginger, and it just faded into a rainbow type gist. And over time, after shaving, it slowly got full and then very very dark red, and then you could shine a light on it. I could go outside or turn this light on, and it's just red now. Same deal with the mustache too. Mustache, like right now, I could probably put a. I can't put a flashlight to it. I can put a flashlight to it, but it won't. It won't appear good on camera. The my mustache though went from like a very bright orange, of all things, to a very dark red to match the beard and the everything else. But yeah, same story though. If that were to turn on, this you wouldn't be able to tell a difference. No Man's Sky's got a brand new update. I was tempted to play it too. I was very tempted to play No Man's Sky today. But then it just... I'm tempted to work on a folder. So show stream on Priv disk? Huh? What? On Priv disk? What? Huh? What you mean? Priv disk? Discord? Show stream on Discord? Why is this? Why do that? Why I do that? You're gonna have to elaborate. Why huh? My stream is here. What you mean? Because it's me. You're right, it's because it's me. I'm here. I'm here. Is this one here? And then I think I can share my entire screen. I think I'm devices. This one. I don't. I hope it does. Hopefully, it doesn't break it. Did it break? Bro's clueless. Yes, I am. Why do I have to show stream on a disc? Yeah, it's not working. It doesn't work with face cam. I can't do that. It won't. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. What? It don't work. Sorry. Messaging chaos. Messaging squish. I had the idea of streaming Warframe today. Obi-Wan Kenobi and you. Oh. Here. Hold on. Let me see if I can actually get that to work. Yeah. Okay. I have an idea. Potential idea. Give me a second. I need to find. You talking about what's his name? I can't think of his name. Oh dog. I got it. I'll find it. Chat. Hang on. Yeah. Okay. You wanted to compare this dude. Let me get a screenshot. Yeah, this works, and then yeah. Can I? Yeah. Image. Sure. You mean to tell me like this right here? This guy? You mean to tell me I look like him? I don't know. I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about that one. Oh wait, does it show? Does it show? Yeah, it shows it on Twitch. Why does it show on YouTube? It don't show on YouTube. That's weird. I'm glad it shows on Twitch though. That's pretty cool. Yeah, screw TikTok. I don't care about TikTok anymore. I tried. I was looking at it for the chat, and it didn't want to work. So, I don't know what to do about that. Maybe. No, I can't change the canvas because that's a thing. Oh well. I'm gonna disable this now. Are y'all yeah, are we brothers? That's funny. That's pretty funny. I could pull an Obi-Wan cosplay. Probably. I would need to get the robes and correct me if I'm wrong. Does he have like is his lightsaber blue or is it green? Green's Luke's, right? And then the blue is like a universal, and then there's different knights get their different stuff. Oh no, it's the masters. The masters get different colored lightsabers because of the different crystals, and then yeah, I think. Correct me on the lore if you know more. I'm. Well, Twitch allowed it. I don't know why YouTube just said, you know what? We don't care. You're gonna get this picture, but you can't like move around stuff. That's dumb. I thought about making a folder of sorts, like a file system on computer with an image, like a bunch of images of like a glass ball, and then like an animated face for like your eyebrows and stuff, to where you can do the I could do what's it called? He had blue. It resembles his role as a Jedi Guardian. Oh, okay. See, I didn't know. I didn't know if that was the case or not. My understanding was that it was all like the default color for a Jedi's lightsaber on the good side was blue. I'll save you the explanation. Okay, that makes sense. Um, but yeah, the what's it called? The the file I was mentioning a second ago, I was thinking about making like a glass ball and then have like an etch in like eyebrows for attenuated like emotion and stuff, and then I was gonna use the file as a whole in a separate program. I got a suggestion from another streamer, a VTuber, for plugging that file into and then mapping out each of the different interactions with like the different pitches of my voice, the different tonalities when I speak, or like if it's facial tracking, facial recognition, it actually tracks my stuff. Female? Female? What are you talking about? Female. A VTuber? The VTuber. Yes, Goral. What does that got to do with it? She suggest like I found her on TikTok and said, "Hey, what do you do for this?" Because I was actually curious. I didn't know what all went into it, so I figured, okay, if I were to do this, how would I go about it? And I remember seeing a lot of different VTubers at one point doing nothing but PNG stuff, right? And the PNGs had like they would pop out of the screen, they would glow as you were to speak, and then if, for instance, let's say you went to I don't know, get happy, overjoyous, or sad, or angry, whatever, and the program detects your stuff. Huh? You are over the top today, Mister. I know. Talk to girls. I'm trying to. I'm streaming. Huh? What? No. I ain't got nothing. No. No. I don't know what you think. I'm like a man of class or whatever. No. I don't know nobody like that. Anyway, um, I was. I got from yeah. Me. I'm gonna stop you. Stop. Golly. No, but for real. Quick, get me off topic. Um, I was gonna take that folder though, and per her suggestion, I was gonna throw in that entire file into this program. I don't. What's the name of it? I got it written down right here. I got viadu.tube, vidu top dot tube, something like that. It's a VTuber program though. It's like a math program. I'm not entirely sure. I have yet to even look at it. I don't know. My thought process, not exactly. I was gonna be the middle ground. My idea was because 90% of the time, and I hate to say it because I spent all the time working on this stuff right here, all of the window, right? I spent so much time finding an overlay that would work for stuff like this where I'm talking one on one or one on a million, or I'm playing games and my little face cam could be up high, like towards the center, and I hated it. I hated the idea of having a face cam over the gameplay because it takes away from the whole aspect of you're here for the game. You're here for what I'm able to do inside the game. You're here for my interaction with the game, my reaction to the game, my reaction to X, Y, and Z, right? And 90% of the time I was setting this up, I'm over here like, how is this going to play into my end goal, my end vision for having a little PNG off to the side light up and change different emotions and whatnot for streaming? And I'm over here like, okay, this could be a temporary solution. It's got to be, because I'm wanting to end goal have like a little PNG off to the side. It's easy. You don't have to see my ugly face taking over the gaming screen. Like, man, this dude has a look to him. It doesn't fit with this game at all. I never would have pictured that face with this game, or I never would have pictured that face with this kind of topic, or something like that. And I was gonna base it around orb, ORB, because no one knows how to pronounce logistic or 3, so orb. Hey, at least you will have to be bothered like most VTubers that font that don't show faces. I'm not bothered by showing my face. My thinking is in the reverse, because for stuff like this, it makes sense to show the face, in my honest opinion, in my professional opinion. It's when you have, think on the lines of party animals, or let me look at the games I have, because it makes sense for some games to have a face cam, and it makes sense for other games not to have face cam. Skyrim, you can have face cam for. You can station it on top of one of the status bars, your health, your magic, or your stamina. Warframe, on a rare few instances, a few game modes, in my honest opinion, that's one of the few times I can say, sure, some of them can be, I don't know. You could put it in 90% of the gameplay when you're just doing the basic missions, but that's not typically what people are after when it comes to Warframe. Typically, they're after the Archimedia runs because they're such a difficult mission, or Murmur fights, or the tank fight, or Janus Vor, or Elite Sanctuary Onslaught, or level cap stuff. Show less face, more game. Yeah. Because it's, yes, and my reason for it is because of the backwards logic that people don't like to see real life people faces over a game that's got 2D characters. And I'm not talking about stuff like Minecraft or Pokemon. I'm talking about like party animals, for instance. Very gummy, very, very animated gameplay with 100 different things happening on the screen all at once. The addition of a PNG that glows every time you talk and changes their emotions on screen just attenuates. It's one more thing to look at, and it's not such an overbearing weight. Well, I have to adjust to see this guy's every facial feature because I'm very interested in what he has to say while he's playing this two-dimensional game meant for kids, while at the same time, why do I have to adjust my eyesight? Why do I have to strain to understand every little detail of this guy's face and this game at the same time, right? It's a very, very niche thought, and to have that thought broadened over a wide range of games, so select few get the PNG, a select few get my face, and the select few just get nothing because there's so much going on, it's just ridiculous. I feel like that's what's needed. And it would look good to me. To me, in my opinion, just having the one-on-one audience of myself in most of the stuff I've streamed and recorded. I would greatly appreciate having one thing to look at for one set of looking games over 100 different things, or just something so complex you have to strain your eyes just to see what it is off in the corner I'm doing. I could fall out of my chair and you would see that and go, haha, that's funny. Man, is it a strain to get back into this game now, because not only is that funny, but man, is this just, huh? This months ago, and now it seems like it's happening. I think it would be a great idea. Yeah, it would be a great idea. Problem, I have two problems. Two, really. One, I'm not artistic in any way, shape, or form. It's not a matter of, because I can go to YouTube, I can search up tutorials, I can do A, B, and C, but the problem is so many other people have done that kind of thing before, right? They have made a PNG, they have made those asset class files. The I keep pointing up here like this is supposed to mean something. They've made eyebrows. They've made every little emotion possible for this PNG. And the VTuber app that I'm referring to is called Vebu. Vedu, VEADOTUB. Wait, is it .tube? Yeah, it's .tube. VEADO .tube. It's a website that gives you an application. The application you throw in like I don't know. She explained it in a very skip to type of gist, where it wasn't necessarily a how to tutorial. She essentially said, go to this app. This app plugs in literally everything you need to do with a model, and then from that model you can do this. I asked her if it was possible to do a PNG thing where you can like put a sticker up on the screen and it light up every time you talk, and she's like, yeah, you can do that too. It's very, very basic stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. um does it work with, like, say if I wanted to put eyebrows on it or emotion to it, instead of it just lighting up every time I speak and fading out every time I'm not? She's like, yeah, it'll work like that. You just got to get every little, like, it has to be a singular picture, and then you have to make it transparent because you want to be able to see through said object. Or if you don't want to do transparent, you got to make sure it's got like a fade, like a shadow on the back side of it, so that way the end result of you talking or doing anything for stream, game wise, whatever, you can essentially just have it there, and the end result is it'll work. I'd like to test something. Go ahead. Go ahead. Test away. Is it still looking the camera for me? 3, 2, 1. I am no longer sitting still. I cannot sit still. Sorry. Sit still is not my vocabulary. You get 3 seconds. Yeah, you're good. Yep. Sorry. Website again. VEADO .tube, like .com, but .tube, and that's in like a Google search engine, and it's supposed to pull up like a VTuber, like a V model application you download to your computer, and then from there you run the application, and then you put in A, B, and C, whole 9 yards to that degree. Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to do like a facial scan. Ooh, here's your VTuber look. I'm like, I don't know if it's like that or not. I was thinking it'd be pretty fun to play off the word orb, because there are so many spherical things. I could be planet Earth one day with all the emotions in the world. I could be a basketball. I could be a golf ball. I could be a baseball. I could be any round object with any emotion known to man. plastered over the face, and all it would be is a sticker off to the side lighting up every time I talk. Chat would get something too, but it would need to be like a collective. You guys would get together type of gist, or I would pull it on Twitch or whatever in chat, and the end result would be, okay, here's this, here's this. You want this? Okay, cool. We're gonna put this on this stream for now. Type of gist. I feel like that would be a pretty fun experience. And then anybody who's like, who wants to subscribe or has a donation sticker, or I don't know, because tiers and stuff. I've been seeing other like streamers and VTubers with like the PNG setup, like I was thinking. I had it in my head to where they have tiers to their stuff, so their top commenters, subscribers, donators, right, get like this uber special avatar that only it will light up when they talk in that section. And then any like average chat will have like super slow mo turned on, or they might not even get one. It might be something like you have to like get into something and then you get the avatar, and then when you speak, boom, it speaks, right? I don't know. I have like an AI voice or something over it, and it'd work out. I think it would work. Let me see what's going on over here, because ain't no way it's already finished. Well, that is a change. Party animals even got an update. Golly. I want to delete Call of Duty so freaking badly. I own Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3, the newer ones, not the older ones. I own Black Ops 6. I'm not getting Black Ops 7. And for some reason, I have to have 302 gigabytes, 302 of one COD, and then another application to look at and press on and go into. Like, why? Why do I need this? It doesn't make sense. It really, really doesn't. Can I play this from this, or do I have to go through COD to do it? I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna figure this out real quick, cause is it capturing my game chat still? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I'm not seeing it capture game audio, so I think I'm okay. I think I am. Kinda, sorta, maybe. I acknowledge. I don't care. Website. Do you still need a website, Joe? Are you good? Joe. Oh my gosh. I completed the first step. I got to level 55 in Modern Warfare 3. Uninstall campaign. What? Remind me later. I want to play multiplayer. I better have the ability to play multiplayer. I hate that. So I can't play COD. I'm earning achievements left, right, and center because I've done so much just working on animations. Oh, okay. Cool. Very, very cool. I can't play COD. I want to, but I can't because it's stupid. Apparently Marvel Rivals has got stuff going on too. Meh. I don't know. You guys want to see me play a game this stream? Yeah, y'all like the just chatting? I thought just chatting was working fine. I don't know. Is it working okay for you guys? Is it working? Is it good? What you thinking? What you thinking? I'm enjoying the chats. I really, really am. Oh, did I? Twitch. That right there. Games sound fun. Games do sound fun. Hot dog, though, because I have got something I need to... What in the world? What did I just X out of? I don't know what I X'd out of. Hot dog. I have to change something because there is... I like the idea of just chatting, but hot dog. Let me get to... I need to go to... Not Twitch. Is it on this that I have it? Or is it the other one? It's streaming services, resources. I think it's this one. Yeah. Reject. This. Wow, that's bright. Okay. This. Yeah, I need to do. Is it not? Is it the gaming overlay? I don't know if it's gaming overlay. I'm gonna do this. Not reacting, just chatting. Yes, cam. Yeah, I need to edit this so it's like taken care of. It's not there. Sadness. I would like to manipulate this in such a way, I can actually change the name. Oh yeah, like that. Okay, so slash. There we go. Did that change it? Did that work? I think it worked. Yeah. Awesome, it worked. Okay, cool. Sorry, I had to update one of all. I'm about to go and update all of my overlays because I changed up the name on Twitch so that way I'm easier to find, I'm easier to look up, and I don't have to worry about typing in all those funky looking characters. I could just go on and let's make sure this one's the same. This one too, huh? Dang. This one, it's just not good. It is settings, okay. Slash. Now all you have to do is type in Logistic Orb 3 with 2 little X's on the side instead of whatever the heck I had it before, because before was awful. I'm gonna press back on that because I've saved that. Which ones did I just get through doing? It was reacting, just chatting. I don't know. I don't think I have to change the gaming overlay. Yeah, no, I don't have to change the gaming overlay because that one's got different stuff on it. Overlay with cam. Same story. YouTube, Patreon, Twitter. Nothing about that. Okay, and then we're going to go down to... Those two are good. It's this one and the next one, I think. Yeah, it's this one. Uh-huh. Settings. Yeet. Oh, That is not the correct letter. Save. Yay. That's done. We're gonna do this. Make sure this one's correct. I love getting flashbanged in the morning. Yes. Save. Exit. I don't change any of that. Everything else is working fine. I'm going to go ahead and refresh this completely. It should have hit up pretty much every one of these, which works. Awesome. Yeet. I think we're good. I think we are. I think I'm good. Chat, I think I'm good. Don't worry, I'm not ending stream. I'm not. It's okay. Not ending stream. We're good. All good. All good. I also thought about playing Soul Frame, but there's a problem. The update hasn't been hit yet. I'm kind of waiting for the update. So, yeah. I don't know what to do. What should I do? Should I play a game? Should I do a backflip? I can't do a backflip. I will put a hole in the floor if I do a backflip. I'm not that big. But my ability to control my inertia in question. I think I am going to play Soul Frame. Hang on. I'll be right back. Okay. Yellow. See if this works. I don't know if. I mean, obviously it's catching the video, but I don't know about the audio. Hang on, let me get a hold of the snazzy cord that says, "Hey, we're doing things." Cool. There's a cord. Yay, cord's good. It's capturing audio. So I'm gonna put my hat back on because of this. Do you guys want my face cam? You sent thumbnail into Discord? Okay. How do I get to my Discord? Because Discord's thumbnail. Where'd you send it to? You think it might be bad? I'm looking for it, but I'm not seeing it. Where did you send it to, fam? Looking at picture was a bit bad. Okay. Oh, hot dog. I think I know where you sent it to. You gotta scroll all the way down. That's. I look sick. I look physically sick in that. Like I'm about to barf. That's rough, fam. I look sick in that. Hang on. There's the webcam for the recording. I need to. Do I have filters on this? I don't have filters on this, so it shouldn't be transparent like it was a second ago. I thought that was a pretty cool gist, but think I don't think it's bad. I don't think it is. Oh, I need to remove that. Hang on. I keep forgetting there is a thing that occurs with this game where the what's it called is a bit different. Boom, boom. Think that works? I don't think there's anything that really pops up where my face cam is now. Face stream. Make your character's face stream. Different thumbnail option. Not gonna lie, I'm actively drawing a blank. Just a smidge. Running's a decent gist there. Let me go ahead and rip this mic off of this stand so I can hear everything. You're good. You said thanks. Just so you know, this is not my character's face. just just so you know, it's this. That right there is my character's face. It's I'm not gonna lie, the option to do this is a little bit different. Is my volume up? Yeah, that's good. Hey, no problem. No problem. I have no problem doing this. Golly, is it that laggy right now? I didn't think it'd be that laggy. I guess it's because it's midday. Not entirely sure. Was not expecting it to be that laggy. I'll play though. I'm gonna play for a little while. See what we can do. This is not the new update. So it's not the what's it called? It doesn't have the new prisms, I think they're called. I saw a video on YouTube, someone calling the things that they're going to replace this right here with. I think they're going to put prisms in this thing's place. And it's very, very... in my opinion, it's a little more... not irritating. Misdone? I don't know what you would call that, honestly. It's a lack of it's an excuse to the point system. The point system, you can assign stuff in, and from there you see a number go up, and the rest of it makes sense. They're changing it to where instead of it being add point here, here's a whole thing you can just socket into place. Now you're stuck with those points until you get something different, and that different thing is going to have reallocated points entirely. So it's not a matter of, oh, you get to choose this and this, though it is an option to get that, but on a different item you have to hunt down separately. That next thing is now you're stuck with the complete opposite of what you were just working with. Completely different system. Bizarre even in terms of like Warframe. Like I'm not complaining. I'm making something perfectly clear. I ain't complaining about it. It's an idea. It's something to work on. I get that much. I don't know. I don't know, Chief. I don't know. Yeah. Is it really that quiet? These two were turned up, so you guys could hear it okay. For me, I can barely hear this. So I'm going to turn this up all the way now. So I can hear it, I'm going to do that. Okay? Okay. Lightning bulb. Let's see what I've got to work with. I've got a couple stuffs I gotta get out the way. So none of those. How far along am I with all of these? Dang, I'm literally right there. 4, 8, 10, 11 counting that. I've got to get through. Okay. Let's have a little fun, shall we? Let's go hit a tier 2. That was not buggy at all. What is, like, flash banging everything right here? Golly. We You sent another thumbnail? Okay. Let me get through this fight and I'll go and take a look-see. I anger an entire village of ghosts, and then they go and attack the nearest site they see after I die. Fun. gonna go ahead and guess it's just Friday the 13th. That's why it's such a bad day for me. I don't know. Okay, Joe. Let me see. Yeah, it is the 13th, Friday 13th. Visual effects. So, I don't know how you managed to do it, but in high school, for me, when I was in high school, I distinctly remember having to do a project on the Salem witch trials, and the subject of the project was the genre, something having to do with Edgar Allan Poe and how it relates to the Salem witch trials. And I thought, you know what, let's go ahead and do a recording on Skyrim and edit it down into a very, very, very small video. Well, I did just that. And in the video, as well as, you know, in person, I had to explain twice over what everything in this game compared to the Salem witch trials had meant. That recording was one of the first, like, 10 videos I posted to YouTube. It is no longer a thing because I have since lost access to that account. But that video was so bad. It was recorded on my phone. I recorded it using my phone. Or it may have actually been a tablet. I'm not entirely sure. But I played it on 360 and I recorded it on my phone. And I don't know how you managed to do it, but it looks a lot like a warm filter with like a pencil mesh. Like you drew an outline around the character and then put a pencil mesh filter over the grass and everything in that same picture. And it's just, this is, I don't know. Like, it looks good. Don't mistake me. It looks fire. It looks like you took a screenshot of that recording and then just put a pencil. Want you to? No. You can go ahead and explain. It's completely fine. I don't know how you managed to get it to look like that, in my opinion. But hey, go ahead. I'm good. You can explain if you want. I'll go ahead and do a bounty because I want to do a bounty. I don't know what else to do really. I'm going this away. We're gonna play the doot for the stump. I want to know what the visual effects was a second ago when I was fighting those other dudes, right? There's a bird podium somewhere. That's either quenching us or something else. That's a flower. Where is this objective at? That's an animal. Oh, is it over there? It's over there. Okay. Took it a second for it to spawn. Whee. Yay. I hate fighting these things. I really wish there was a way I could get the Thunderball. after that. That's a lot of words. So you use the edit. You somehow managed to stop my ability to. Oh, never mind. It fixed itself. Okay. For a second, it like stopped my ability to scroll through chat to read all of what you just said. Using the editing app on my phone to enhance visual effects. Okay. Efficiency. Okay. Pencil thing to outline and make it pop out when I. That's gonna be too pixely. Fair. Also, waiting for the rest. Don't worry. I used warm filter. Like, how in the world did I call that just a little bit too well? Feel more real. I'm not gonna lie. It feels good. It's a good image. It's an okay edit on an image of a still frame. I get it's a good thing. Okay, okay. It is good. Oh no! Naked helicopter chickens, run! I just don't understand how you managed to make it look as though I was playing on a 2012 flat screen on 360 Skyrim, not the special edition, but on 360 normal base Skyrim in 2012 with a flat screen TV that had like a burnt in image of its warm filter. It's not bad. Nothing about 2012, nor the filters or Skyrim was bad. I'm sorry, but you can't convince me that it was. I freaking loved Skyrim in 2012. Loved it. I played it so hard that it puts my Warframe account to shame. It really, really does. I managed to go through so much of that game in such a small amount of time. I had people going left, right, and center going, dude, have you not played any other game aside from this? I thought your favorite game was Halo. Why aren't you playing Halo more often? Because it was also at the pride of its time. I'm like, I love Halo. I love Halo's campaign. I love Halo's multiplayer. What I don't like is hopping online, thinking I'm about to have a good time, and then flying through a wall at Mach speed because someone wants to use a plasma cannon instead of a tank. I'd prefer to have 2 feet on the ground, being able to have fun in the game, actually getting clips and kills and the whole 9 yards when it comes to Halo. But 2012 Orby over here didn't have the luxury of decent internet. Not like today. So, yeah. On my... Looks like I'm raiding. I've never seen that attack before. Interesting. Never ever seen it. Is thumbnail worthy though? Absolutely. It absolutely is. I might use that for my video thumbnail for the POV recording of this, so yes. Yes, yes it is. That's a cannon. If it wasn't the grenade, it was going to be the cannon that got me right then. Sure enough, it was a grenade. Where is the cannon at? Because it's supposed to be in here somewhere. I think it's that right there. I think it's right there at the top of the hill. If you want me, come and get me behind this house. I'm not about to sit there and let that thing come and get me. Oh, normal. Yes, I am. What's up? I would love to go and get some food. I really want to. Say again. Wow. Shocking. your typical check. Do you have any overtime?
Double.
Yeah.
No.
I thought it was supposed to be
So maybe
once.
Maybe the hours instead of actually that's probably why there's no criteria for this.
Crazy.
Also, there's supposed to be a boost from
Wait. No, it's not. It's not your holiday pay either.
It's just the 40 hours.
Well, wait. Could it be your start of year bonus?
My bonus for what?
Remember how they broke it up, or was that holiday pay as well?
That's in July and then December.
Okay.
So what it looks like to me is that I got my 40 hours. Basically,
This game has got some stupid defense hacks. Like you got a stagger bar, but it's 90% of the time inconsistent. It's like Skyrim, but so much worse. I'm sorry.
we're probably gonna be over.
I want food. I really, really want food. I want to go to, in my opinion, I want to go to the freaking the deli there. I want to get a plate. Just a plate of their chicken, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, and maybe a biscuit or two if they have biscuits there. I don't think they have biscuits this time, but
I do need to have. I need to
safe.
I can probably go easy on.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Much appreciated. Hooray! My job is doing well then. Yes. Joe, I'm not gonna lie. Hold that thought. Hold it tight and don't let it go. Mukbang. I'd love food. I'd love to. Like, mukbang sounds nice. Can't do mukbang. Do you know how expensive mukbangs are? Also, bro, why you order their whole menu? I didn't. The deli at this Kroger is pretty dang big. Their menu is like massive. I could have gone with green beans, corn, chili, the whole 9 yards if I wanted to. But I didn't. That's my average meal, actually. So. I don't know how to put that. Something about mashed potato, brisket bread, and something else. I said fried chicken. I said mac and cheese. I said mashed potatoes, and I said biscuit. Because that sounds the best to me. That is one meal I'm willing to accept and say, you know what? I don't care what anybody says. This is my food. I'm happy to have it. You know. There has to be something somewhere that allows me to just kill him instantly. Is there not? Hang on. Not judging that. Yeah. I get it. It sounds like a lot on the platter. It really does. It's not your... Compared to a Zaxby's order, that's kind of small. There isn't one in here. I'm looking for an electro ball. It might be over here. Is this it, or is this... No, okay. So... Dang, man. best way to kill that thing up there is to get a hold of a ball. You can then shove down its pipe and then let it blow up. That's what that option to press X on it is. I don't need a personal fitness trainer. It sounds like a bunch of unhealthy eating. That's a lot of carbs and protein is what I'm eating. A lot of carbs and a lot of protein. Moving around, getting up and moving, that's... I don't need help with that. I've got plenty of movement under my belt. At least right now I do. Is it like within the area or something? Maybe up there. That's gonna hurt. Yeah. That blast radius though. Oh, you're... Dude, I don't know what the heck you're talking about. Oh, what the heck? I did not know those can travel that high. Things do not like me. I wish there was a way to stop it and catch it, and then pick it up and then throw it back at the person. I guess not. Big sad. I really don't get... That was incredibly delayed. I don't get how, like... In this game, there's supposed to be something you do to get the thing that goes into this, but I don't know if it's, like, on the inside here that I have to go and get it, or if it's somewhere else. I walked up, I killed everybody, but there was nothing to pick up. I didn't drop any bags or sigils or whatnot. And the one area I went to go to do an objective before this didn't have it. What in the world? Instead of red text, is it blue text? Are we about to get an update, like, right now? Trifecta. I do believe we're about to have an update to Soulframe, ladies and gents. Don't worry, I'll be dead when it pops up. Preludes 13 and Triquetra? Triquetra? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Will arrive in 15 minutes. We are getting Preludes 13, like, right now. Soulframe Virtues. Okay. It's the initial blast. There's almost no wind up to that at all. 4 minutes. Not so complicated. Prisms, eh? That's what I was talking about a second ago. Prisms being the things that will replace the what's it called? The point system. There's a lot to be had with this update. Makes sense. I imagine there's about to be an update for Warframe as well. Red text and blue text. This whole thing. I really wish you could shoot one of those lanterns off and use them. That is my biggest issue right now, is those there's no, there is a queue up to it, but it's not a fun one. You do this. Well, bye, Joe. That is some blue text happening right there. I don't care for this bounty. I really don't. I'll probably do the same thing again, like immediately after the update, and just crash and burn, more than likely. Let's take a look at this blue text, shall we? Okay. Trifecta. No? Alright, if that's what we're sticking with. Triquerta of virtues will arrive in 5 minutes. A rather complicated word for some, hopefully not too complicated. Prisms, eh? The Triquerta virtues will arrive in 4. What else? Bromius' evil cousin on the loose. Soulframe, Prelude 13, Triquerta. Cool. I hear Medis Gion and Alka's craziest surgeon. Okay. Screaming from his bed in the skies again. Maybe if Mada gave him some attention, he would shut it. Okay. Don't forget to give Vermina a visit after this. She can help with your smelly aura. Okay. I don't know why that's up, but golly. She can help with your smelly aura, as she calls it. Okay, didn't know I had a smelly aura, but sure. Soulframe, Prelude 13, a Quarta of Virtues will arrive in 1 minute. Yay. I don't know how long this update will be, so I imagine it'll take a decent minute. Hey, update Soulframe available. Please exit and run the launcher. You'll automatically be logged out in 15 minutes. Okay. That is my cue to go ahead and click the BRB button. I'll be right back. Let's see what this update brings. Not gonna lie, this is a little new. What the flip? First time ever seeing this screen. I don't know if this is the Preludes 13 gist or what, but there it goes. That was weird. I have never seen that screen before. That was very, very strange. Let me go ahead and press the BRB button one more time. It's gonna be much quicker. Give me like 2 seconds, okay? Golly, that was so weird. Alrighty. Now that everything's up to date, we're all squared away on that note. I'm gonna go ahead and put my headset on so I can hear some of the newer sounds. Because the new sounds actually sound kind of nice. Doesn't sound like anything new's happened, but YOLO. Preludes 13, Triquetra of Virtues. Welcome, Orb. Thank you for joining our Preludes journey. Take heed, young soul. You are entering a primordial world with great tremors ahead. Some highlights of this update. Virtues have been reworked. Virtue points are no longer manually distributed and are instead shaped through virtue prisms. This is what I was talking about a second ago. And are instead shaped through virtue prisms. Weapon alignments have been standardized across virtues, and armor now scales more clearly with your chosen path. Sweet. I have been in so need of help with that. That's a little laggy, but okay. Okay. Armor skills clearing with your chosen path. Okay. A new operation arises in Midrath. The Organ, Metis Gaion, Plague Doctor of the Stars, oversees a tower machine that pumps Ichor through iron arteries and blackens Alka skies. Destroy it and Alka breathe. And Alka breath again? Breathe again? I didn't know. New foe stalks the night, the Vadagar Bear. Seek this corrupted Agari beneath moonlit skies across Midrath and face its reworked open world hunt. That's going to be fun. New weapons. Discover Seathorn, a witching staff, fresh from the Sauls. Basker's Rest, Dread Gauntlets of the Fire King's Rebels. I actually am looking very forward to that. Cliver's Magnetic Twin Blade of the Dendrite Night Maidens. New character customizations options are here. Envoys can now refine new hair, complexion, and head features. Remaining in the Nightfold, votives at World Trees throughout Alka can now let you view nearby tales. Collector spawns, sieges, and Avocat's Gots. Cool. Camera movement have been tuned for a smoother combat feel. We hope to hear from you what you love and what you don't, what intrigues and what makes you sneeze. Would love to eat. Very cool. First things first, I have to see something. I have to see with my own 2 eyes if they changed a thingamajig. There's a thingamajig about this that I have been looking very forward to. First things first, this looks aight. Click on this. It's like what I was saying before. You have Warrior of Mora. You've got Wild. Okay. You get 1 of 3, and then that. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's like. I think this one's the one that goes with the selected path, right? It's got a set allocation of points, and this is what you've selected at the start of the game. And then if for every arm you have that's like a primed variant, you'll have these 3 that are separate. I don't know why it wouldn't be 61 across the board. I think armor has something to do with it, but let's take a look at armor real quick. Armor's got all kinds of stuff happening. Yeah, let's go ahead and I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it to this. This is what I'm gonna do. This is my standard. This is my go-to. This is my one true thing I am always on. Cool. Instead of what in the world? What is happening there? I got 6 attunements on that one sword. Y'all see that, chat? Birdie. I want the... Is this the Paragon Birdie? No, it's Grandpa's Birdie. Paragon. Paragon's my birdie for this one. Okay. I like this. I like the way this looks. Can I change the attunement entirely? Or am I just stuck with that? I like the way this looks, and I don't want to change it, so I'm not going to. I like the helmet. I don't want to change it either. There's not much else beyond that I'm looking for. 2 and 1, 2 all the way down. So there are some things that work really, really well. You get a bunch of virtues. Oh, virtue requirement. So the prisms determine that. So if I were to select this and go here for the highest of the red, because that's what I work with, right? Because of that. Oh, what in the world? Whoa. It changes up almost everything, except those. Those become a problem. This is weird. I like the movement, the change in how I'm like rotating as a character on the screen now. That feels way more like Warframe. I can actually move and it be cool, right? It's not freaking out or not doing stuff entirely. That is just over bulky. I get that's supposed to be like a giant bulky set of armor. But yeah. Golly. Yeah, that's not... What the heck is this one for? Fire King's Kilt? Oh, that's for that. Okay. This is for Wild Tethran. This is for that red one a second ago. Magic. Nothing on that. Problem is, I actually need magic. So prisms are a little bit more needed. And I can't select like that. I can't select either of these two because it takes away from all of my stuff. This feeds it all directly into that. So, Hand of Mora. Warrior of Mora, sorry. 16, 12, and 13. 12 in blue. 12 out of 15. In order for this to give me any benefit whatsoever, I have to have 15 total of the blue. And then it scales. How does that work? These make sense. These make sense greatly. Kind of. Well, this one makes sense. This one makes some sense. I can scale with any of them. I don't want to change that. I'm at a not at a loss, but I'm also at a very lost point. This is an update that literally changes the entirety of how this game works, and it makes things a little bit more complicated. I have to have 20 in the red on this piece of armor. I have to have 20 in the red on this piece of armor. It makes sense to go into this because I automatically have 24 here. But then I have to change my legs because the other two don't want to line up. So I can't get my favorite cosmetic item because of its stat points and the way it's set up. I am 8 of the 15, and none of them, except for the blue, make sense. But if I were to go blue, it straight up rips me out of the other entirety of my setup. I could go here, but that doesn't look good in my opinion. It's not what I want. This is the next best thing. Do I get the, like, these are Tethran roots. This is default armor is what this is. What is wild? Is this wild Tethran? Is that what this is? That's what this is. So literally I have to go default for it to look clean or good at the very least. And then if I were to go up one, it works the same, but it doesn't give me an ability to change the look of this at all. Fire King's Kilt, meh. In my honest opinion, it doesn't work. These are incredibly bulky. What does this go to? It goes to this. And see, now that makes sense if I were to go complete bulky with that, but I don't want the big old bulk. It's almost not, it's not there. It's not the sleek look of this top with, I need to speed that up because, golly, is it painstakingly slow. This is Medikit Keen stuff. Okay, maybe it's because of that. Maybe it's because I was wearing the wrong bottom. This bottom right here, the Garen's Cloven Hazen, that actually looks really freaking good with the chest. It looks really good. It's like I've got a leather belt on, and on top of that, the insignia for the faction I'm in or whatever. It looks great. But it had to align itself with, what's that, Courage? Grace. Courage is red, Grace is blue. It aligned itself with blue and a little bit of Spirit. And as a result of the skew from the prism, this is no longer a thing. I'm going to stick with this regardless of what it gives me, and I'm going to look for other. In order for that to work, I have to use Wild Tethran's thing. And then this right here, they add more? No, still have all of these. Okay. Oh, it just straight up, did it reset all of those? No, it just reset that. Okay, weird. I thought I had fed this. Guess not. Oops. Let me see what's a good. I'm gonna look up what's a good setup for Mora's Hand because I don't know what a good setup is for it. You know what? No. I'm gonna have a little bit of fun. Just a wee bit. Okay. Just a wee bit. I like Hungry Flame. Burns brighter. Burns even brighter. Taking fire damage increases weapon damage. I don't like taking that much damage, though. Ground pack. This guy's staggered is heightened. Yeah, I'll take that. Wingspan. Yes. Except during the gaze. Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense to have these. Gives me 2 there. Yeah. Yep. And then that would pull 4, giving me 5. 2, I think the next one's 3, so I could get either 1 and 1 or 2 on one and none on the other. I don't like taking damage. Although that's kind of what I do. Let's see what I can do with this. That's fine. Taking fire damage increases weapon damage. That makes sense until I don't take fire damage and instead take blade damage, melee damage. See my dilemma? Just a smidge. Do you see my dilemma? I think that's all I got for that. It went up. It went up. Okay. So it explains it there. Courage grants greater life to survive. Boldness of battle. Build a warrior's arsenal attuned with red. Gives me a bunch of HP. Spirit quickens the magics of your pact. Prevail beyond the fray. Favor arcanics and shamantic garb with the green symbol. Okay. So increases lethality of ambushes and mortal strikes. Attack from the shadows. Aim for the head. Seek armaments of precision and stealth. Graced by the blue sun. Okay, so logic. My logic behind it. Red gives you health. That's like cut and dry. That's it. You get health to survive the boldness of battle. That's about it. That's your courage virtue. The green virtue, spirit, gives you magic. You like throwing magic at people, hitting them with pixie dust, go for green. And then blue is your sneaky class. You want to go around stabbing people in the darkness, go for blue. How that relates to this is beyond me, though. Why does it... I wish there was a level. And I guess that is what they were aiming for with this. I almost want there to be a level where every set of armor has all 3 virtues and scales with each of the stats. So, I don't know. I could be saying that completely wrong. I don't know. Let's see what combat does. But before we combat, I want to look at colors. Hello. Appearance. Face. I can change the face. Oh, I can change the hair too. That's cool. I like this. That might actually just be the same hairstyle I had a second ago. I don't care. That is like an overpowering color. Golly. Y'all see that? Maybe my eyes are just busted. Let me see. Do you guys see a change at all with that color? Maybe it's up here and I'm just missing it. Let's see. I'm not seeing a color change with that. Do you guys see a color? I don't see a color change. I don't see a color change in that at all. This is almost exactly what my hair does, kind of, except it's more like this-ish. This is the overpowering color, yeah. It's like this. But... See that red? What is this red? Does this red change this much? No, but it's right there at it. Which works, kind of. I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Take a look at what in the world? What in the world? Okay, I is man, but I is not gorilla. Like, what in the world? What happened there? What happened? Okay. So this actually works. Why does he look like Nicolas Cage? Why does he look like Nicolas Cage? What in the world? He looks like Nicolas Cage. That's actually kind of funny. What in the world? This is so stupid. Okay. I'm at crossroads. I'm stuck between this Nicolas Cage and what's his name from Grey's Anatomy? Her husband. The one with the fancy hair, $2 million hands. You know what I'm talking about? If I had to pick between the two, it'd definitely be this guy, but I don't know. They nailed Nicolas Cage right here. I don't know. Face forward, Nicolas Cage. To the side, Tom Hiddleston. Just a bit Tom Hiddleston with a splash of Jamie Lannister. No? I'm going for that guy. I like this face more. Eyelash. Eyes green. Both of them are mother's eyes? What the flip? Mother's eyes supposed to be like father's eyes, maybe? I don't know, that's weird. The stitch armor. Is this the arm now? Can I actually change the... I can! Thank you! That is awesome! That is exactly what I wanted to do. Okay. Can I... Scroll down! Tetherin's Blaze? That's... Okay, Tetherin's colors. Siren Oseld... Ose. Okay. Ose? Ose. Ose. Can we see... Oh, is it changing that? It is. It's changing the stitching. I'm going to go with dark red for the stitching because that's actually the way I want it. If I can change the color of the chain, it changes that too. Yeah, that's okay. Black with that actually looks kind of good. Kinda. Nope, not doing that. I'll take that. Sorry, what? You just had 8 chicken nuggets? I have, food on the way. I don't know what food I'm gonna have, but I got food on the way. I'm looking at this, ooh, that actually looks kind of good. Does that look like a more like a realistic gold to you guys? Does that look like a gold to you on the shoulder pad specifically? Yeah, on stream it might look, yeah, on stream it looks very warm. On my screen, it looks like a, very, very pure gold. Not like butter yellow, but a brighter gold. So let's hope. I think I'm going to stick with that. I almost want to change the rest of this. Do I want to change any of this? I don't want to change the helmet. Helmet looks too good. Do I want to change this? Kinda. Nope, I like the black on that. Does anybody see a color change with that one? Is it doing something? Hot dog. Come here. Okay. Before I do anything else, let me... That's getting on my nerves. Where is it? Where is it? Is it this one? Nope. Is it this one? Yes. Thank you. Can manipulate it now. Yay! Golly, man, you guys do not know how irritating that was a second ago. Ugh! Okay. Now I got it. Now I got it. There we go. Whew. Not this one. This one. Do you guys see a color change in that anywhere? Is it the metal on the arm that's doing it? Hot dog. What color am I changing? Oh wait, is it the fur? It's not the fur. What color am I changing, chat? Oh, it's right there. It's on the hand. Y'all see the hand? It's on the hand, chat. I figured it out. It's on the hand. Look at that. It's literally the palm of the glove. The one single glove has a single strand of leather across the palm, and I'm changing that over another color. Bruh, what in the world is happening? I'm gonna change that one to a dark red because I can't see that at all to give enough crap about it. What is this? Oh, this is like the secondary color. The metal. Okay. I want to change this to a gold. It doesn't look good as a gold because it's all one color. That's the same metal as that one. I think black looks good on that one either way. That's the color gold. That's like a yellow for the fur, I think. No? I don't know though. It looks almost the same gold as the Paragon. Paragon, sorry. I almost said Paragon. Why did I say Paragon? The Paragon. Paragon? Paragon. What does Paragon come from? Isn't that the thing that you get assassinations with on Warframe? The little grapple hook from Halo, but on Warframe? I think. Maybe. I don't know. It looks about the same though. The Paragon Greatsword and the gold on the fur look about the same. We'll go for a bit. How much longer are you streaming for? Honestly, I have no idea. I'm thinking maybe 4 more hours. It could be 3 more hours. There's a lot to this game that has just changed. I'm gonna have to go through all of it, so it's gonna be a minute before I stop streaming. I don't like how bright a yellow that fur is. That's just me. I don't want to do red. There's too much red happening for me to justify it continuing to be red. White is... Again, this isn't very white. This is more of a white. But this still stays yellow, so I'm like, I can't argue it. That's enough time? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be here for a minute. That's too yellow. That's too yellow. That's too yellow. That's as close, like, if it's not that yellow for gold, it's this yellow for gold. And if it's not either of those, I want to go a white. It doesn't match the silver on the sword at all, which makes me kind of want to go back to this one here. That one's too warm of yellow, and everything else is way warmer than that. I think I'm going to stick with this, because regardless of what I do, this is going to remain yellow, and it's just this that I'm messing with. And I'd rather have it match the Paragon just a bit. Variation, maybe that. Bye, Joe. Have a great rest of your day. Yeah, I think this is where I'm at with it. I don't want to go further, because it's the only other color on the piece of steel, with the exception of the chain, and even the chain's black alongside the shoulder piece, so I think that's where I'm stuck. Looking at the legs, I actually wanted to see something. Can I do it with this? I can't. So I can't change the look of this to another look, which is okay. But I can change the look of the armor without breaking anything else, and I use Wild Tethran's Solist Shield. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna do that. Can I do this? Okay. Interesting. That's literally the exact same piece of armor. I don't know why I did that. Nope. No. I just wanted to see. I'm glad they added the preview option. I feel like if they didn't do that, it'd be a little bit more, no, don't. Allow me to preview. Don't just spend my stuff all willy-nilly, because that would be, yeah. Nope, I like the black. Black is good. Oh, wait, did I have that as a dark red? I probably had that as dark red, because I'm looking at the flames on that, and I wanted it to be as dark a red as I could get, and that is where I wound up with this. I don't know, let's try black on that, see if it looks any different, any better. White. Why is it? If they could invert the colors. make this one the flames, make this one the inside, and then leave this one, because I imagine this one manipulates the fur. No, it manipulates the metal. Okay, so even still, the metal can swap with the pants. The flames on the bottom of the skirt can be flipped with the metal, and then this gold right here can remain the same, because that gold can remain the exact same, and it looked just fine the way it is, in my opinion. I don't want to change the white. I want to change the white because it doesn't look good. Does it look good? I'm looking at this whole arm here. I'm going black, silver, black, but I know it's all black, and the only like real silver is like right there. And it's the fur. It's the fur I'm changing. It's not changing the arm. So I'm like, I think this is good. Oh, brew hues. Can I brew anything else? I really can't. That is unfortunate. Okay. See if there's anything else I can craft over here. Because I heard there was new stuff. Oh, Jack. Rostrum. That's the dagger, the primary dagger. Soul Sunslaw, Bench Fragrance. Okay, so there's nothing I have that I can do that with. Nothing new over there. I have to go back that way. Oh, did I get the seed? Did they change where the seed is, or did they like shorten it? Or did they shorten it? No, I already got the seed. Okay, so let's see what Market has. I kind of want to see what those blades look like. The flaming ones from a second ago. Not this. Not this. This. So, Seathorn. This is the staff. Insufficient arcs. Just wanted to look at it. This right here. This is the staff they just added. This is Basker's Rest. I think this is the Flaming Gauntlets. More these gauntlets are wielded against Cassid. Occupation in the year 603. Not knights, but rebels, vigilantes of the Undercity, called upon the Red Sun. They call themselves the Baskers. Okay. Forging her courage into armlets of scrap, they cried flames across their homelands lost. They burned the collaborators, and the Fire King, Fen Jotar, could only watch. Dark. Fire, though. With the Fire King's army. I want fire. Fire sounds nice. So, these two are like brand spanking new. I don't know if these are new. Yeah, I'm not looking to buy them. I'm just looking to look. This is a neat little design. How they're split down the middle, have like a guard on either end. I don't think that's new though. Looking for the other one that's new. I thought there was 3 that they were adding. I want to get these. I don't know where to get them though. Fire King, I imagine Kith of Kings. So let's go ahead and just take a look over there. They also changed this. Now we can see everybody's stuffs. Yeah, I don't know the difference between this and this requires... Here lies Tiny. Here lies Tiny Envoy. Here lies Tiny Envoy. Always call. Do I have monies for this? I do. Here lies Tiny Envoy. Always call. There you go. And if you want to come visit this little tree and give the heart there a little tap, tap, tap a root. Hi, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Hi. Here lies the Tiny Envoy. Let's take a look at Kith of Kings. See what they have, because I imagine that's where we're gonna get What's it called? Stuffs. I have 16. Fast travel mode, engage! I love the fact that I was able to change that arm into a black. Looks so much cleaner in my opinion. So much cleaner. I like the white fur too. Like a dire wolf. Woo! Little laggy there. Pardon the lag. Gotta load into public HUD. Where do I stand? I have this much standing. Cool. Do you have wares I can do stuff with? It's this, but I have to press X to view. Okay. Cool. So, okay. It only cost 1 to get that. Mora's Beast. Do I have that? Is that what I have just now? I don't know. I'm gonna get this, because I don't know if I have it or not. Knights of Paladin. Rank 4? Okay. Assault's diadem. Helmet? Okay. Okay, Sacred Shimmer. This is what's needed to craft a lot of stuff. A ton of stuff. Mora's Hand, that's like the Warframe, but in Soul Frame. Verite for Mora. Gildar for Mora. I don't know what the difference is between the two. Quicksilver, and then Fabalt. This is a joinery. Melee weapons. Secondary, sidearms, sorry. Bows. Staves, okay. So each one of these are for different weapons themselves. Okay. Is there... Do I not get the gauntlets from here? Chat, where do I get the gauntlets from? Did they ever say in their dev streams? Drank to my virtue. I think it just gives me a temporary boost, and I don't want to get that, especially if it costs. Okay. I'm gonna head this way now. I think... Wait. No. There was something I could do where I could talk and it dropped. Like, he gives me 2, I think. Hang on. He talks a lot. Sorry. Let's see. Okay. I'll be right back. Hang on. Pardon me. Ugh. My rear end, it says no more, Mr. Krabs, no more. It hurts a little bit. So it didn't drop what I thought it was going to. My understanding was, per one of the videos on YouTube, I get not to believe everything I see on YouTube, but it made it seem as though, per the update, we could interact with the person, and they give 2 of the prisms. I think that is wrong, and that the rank 4 getting 2 prisms that way. I think that makes more sense. Okay. Whoa! There's a whole bonfire there now. That is new, chat. That is new. This right here, this bonfire, new. And it works. Let's see what damage looks like. On level 10s, powerful. Too bad it doesn't stop their explosions from happening. So you can whack them away, but it still doesn't, like, it doesn't work that well. Get the kings, 39, 2-4. Okay, cool. Okay, make sure to hit the balloons before you get the cages, I guess. I was fully anticipating on hitting the balloon immediately after, but it didn't work. Big sad. Can I take damage from this fire? I can. You can take damage and catch yourself on fire with this. Don't stand in the fire. Fire bad. Unless you're using magic to make fire, in which case, fire very good. Fire very, very good. Anyway, there's nothing much else. I like the flaming sword. Quenching acid, maybe. No, wormwort. Crazy. Okay. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. No biggie. That's new. This wall right here. That's a sound. What was that sound? Did y'all hear that sound? Sound like a whoosh. A whoosh in metal. That was crazy. Okay. There are no quests up at the moment. I think this is the nearest boss from there. I don't want to fight that boss right now, though. I want to... Bounties are a bit different. What should we do? Bye, Joe? I thought I already said bye. That's okay. Bye. You know what? Screw it. I don't care. Let's go fight a boss. See what I can do with this damage I've got on my shoulder. Okay, they've made walls. All of that, I'm pretty sure, is new. No? There's a birdie on my compass as well. We're going to fight the boss first, and then we're going to go adventure towards the birdie. Unless the birdie is just right here. Is the birdie right here? The birdie's right here. Get redirect. Take the key. Yeet. Open sesame. What do I get from that? Ichor, Drax, Mornite. Okay, cool. That is the bird, no? Wait. There's nothing here. I know it wants me to do something right there, but I don't... There's nothing there to do. I'm gonna go this way and assume I did all I could there. Go fight a boss. I think. And then this. No more squawkers. Yeah, I think that event's over with. I'll fight all of you. I'll be taking the pets. Or I guess the mods in this case. and I get rabbits. Sweet. Cool. How terrifying must that be? Rabbits haven't been captured by contaminant invaders. And then some random dude on fire wielding a giant metal stick he found when he was 4. Coming up to you for the rescue. About to reach over to you and pick you up while on fire. I just think that's amusing. Don't you? Just a little bit? I'd be terrified, personally. But at the same time, I think it'd be pretty cool. Nothing about it chill, but cool. We is here. I think this is the boss arena? I think this is the boss arena. Do I... No. It's this, music. Do I get a trophy? I've been here before. I remember being here on my first live stream. I'm going in the wrong direction. This is an interesting spot. I don't think anybody knows what's right there. This is where we were supposed to go. Oops. Hey, turn around. For a second I thought I heard something. I'm like, wait. Something cool? Where? I want to know if there's something cool. I wonder if that door opens it when I play to that statue right there. Maybe. Queen's Folly. Oh, it's this boss. I'm gonna be honest, I fought this one maybe like twice, and I didn't realize it was actually here, of all places. I'll fight it. I can fling stuff at you too. Come here. You want me? Come on. Yay! Give me your shroom. Thank you for your shroom. The Erst root. That's new. Well, it's not new. I had a fragment, but I didn't have the other fragments. So, does that mean I get a new weapon? What was that one called? Erst root? I think. Let me see. Let's see what the Erst root is. It's not this, it's this. It's a staff of some kind. Alder. Gwylan. Okay, so that is a brand new staff that I just haven't had yet. Let me see what it is. Let me see, let me see.
I know. How can
Okay, okay. An idea for another patch, please. On controller, I can do this with this person, but I can't with Zelda and her colors. Or Zelda. I can't do it with the color lady. I can't do this with the color lady, and I can't do this in the armor either. Like I'll even show and tell. Look, watch. This is my biggest issue with like that function right now because I go here. Go here, and this wouldn't work because I don't have enough, but this right here, yeah. This right here. See what I mean? It doesn't do it for controller's sake. Can this, is this like an option in the menu I select, or is it like something different? Because I can do it with this lady. I can do it with the smith, but I can't do it with pigment lady. Watch. My cursor is not even on the thing. I'm not selecting it. I'm not like hard pressing anything. It's just I can do this all day long, but it won't let me do the same thing with either of the others. I don't know why. Erstrud. This is new. I can forge this. Yes, I'll be taking it. Thank you. Oh, wow. I've got a ton I can claim. Sure, I'll claim it all. Yay! I claimed its stuff, and I got to rank 3 with the lady person. Sweet. I've got so many cedars. I'm not gonna crap this because I got too many of them. I guess back to the grind. I'm looking for weapons. I'm looking for pigment because I know there's something we have to do in order to get Koga for ourselves, right? We need to... It's the Steel Path version of this game. I want to get this person to rank 3, rank 2, rank 3, something like that. And I don't know where to get the pigments for her. I don't know. Outside of factions. And each faction has like 1 to give, I think. Yeah. I'll go here. Anybody else hear the horse or elk? I don't know what that is. Sounds like the stag. Let's venture over this way. Can I make the tree? Nope, sad. Click day, but it was too late. Can't jump in the air. Oh yeah, this is where I gotta be careful because there's like a hole up here I can actually fall through. I don't want to fight those guys, but I will see if they actually helped their tankiness out at all. Was that intentional? I don't know. None of you are allowed to walk anymore. Okay? Okay, they didn't change that, which is good. Give me your souls. All 4 of you. Good. Good? Good. 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 Okay. We're gonna go this way. No hole. River. Is this what I was talking about a second ago where people said, I said, yeah, it is. Okay. We know what's over here. A lot of water. We don't know what's underneath it, though. Yeah, we're going this way. To the left, that's where we attacked the one dude and got, like, we got 2 pets from him. It's those guys over there. We don't want to mess with them. We want to go this way. Pardon me, Skyrim hopping. Chest. That's a raboot. Bunch of animals nearby. Blades of Endurin. So I'm actually next to a dungeon of sorts. Don't want to go there though. I want to go this way. I'm after the Enclave for Alka's Children. Alka's Children Enclave. I think that's what it's called. That's where the avocado people are. I will say it is smoother. Combat feels much, much smoother. I'm used to wielding greatsword, so it's... I can't say it's a lot smoother. It's way less janky compared to before. Beforehand, to lock on to an enemy or to attack at all, you had to be looking at one. And if you weren't looking at one, it would go to not the last one, but your nearest enemy, and it would be really, really weird. Now it's a little smoother of a transition between them. So you're not completely lost, and if you were to look away, you can like attack and stuff. There was a few more people over here. They're right there, that's why. Surprise! I hit nobody with that. Oh no, I hit one person! I hit one person with it. That was amazing. Hi, how are you? They can't get any better with it, in my opinion. The pullback of the sword. That's just... Yeah, I missed. It's fine, though. The ground attack. The ground slam, this right here. Great animation. Really good animation. I know it's counterintuitive to say it the way I'm about to, but if they can make it a lesser soft lock and more of a hard lock when it goes to the ground slam, so the end result of it is you're hitting your enemy, or at least a enemy, instead of none at all. I feel like that's the real hiccup in the ground slam, with the exception of like if you're literally above the enemy and you are far, far going, and you're just after that kill. You can 100%. That is such a change. It was that. Okay, that's what that sound was. Okay. There's a thingy over here I don't have apparently. I got a thingy that I don't have. Oh, hi. I'll take the pets. But going back to what I was saying a second ago, unless you're after that kill and you're way above your enemy and you know there's like an AoE or something you can justify falling that distance for to actually hit your enemies, it makes sense to have that falling attack. Otherwise, if you're hitting nothing 90% of the time and you're risking your HP to slam attack, a rethink of strategy. I will do that all day long. I have no problem wasting HP. I don't think that's the point of the game, though, or that animation specifically. Having a soft lock where you can easily look away and miss, okay, it adds an element of skill. I won't argue that. But it also adds the ability to make a mistake. I get that's saying the same thing two different ways. It's hard to explain. It is difficult to explain that, realistically. Anyone see the yellow sparkles anywhere? should be like yellow sparkles somewhere. Come here. I'll sing you. I'll sing it. I'll sing it. Is this B? Yeah. Yay! The nimble. What is this? Paper? Paper! Need something? Avocado's got it. Come along, Hilly Den, for a real bargain. Avocado. Cool. I don't think I've ever seen that. I probably have seen it, I just don't remember. Separate from that, though. None did to be. Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and head in this way. This is to go into, like, the Kith of Kings, but for the avocados. Free Shavakadu. It's always Golden Sun, too. You walk through a waterfall, you get these little dudes. Let me in. Let me in, let me in. The Ben. Hello, the Ben. This is different. You don't bear the talisman of this faction. Okay. Oh, I'm required. Here it is. It is! So you do! Okay. I was right. I was right, but I was also wrong. If you have Kith of Kings faction and you go to talk to Kith of King, you have to buy it. But if you haven't spoke to the other two factions to get your other prisms and you don't have the thing, you don't have to switch to get them. You just go up to them and talk and they drop the prisms for you, right? And then they tell you all about their talisman and whatnot, and the game itself will straight up say, hey, you can't interact with them because of this, but hey, you also get this because XYZ. You get the thing. You get one prism for each of them. If you talk to them, you get it outright, but if you're already aligned with one and you haven't gotten it from them because of this new update, you have to go in, find where it has the one Drax or whatever that you have to pay, and then you get it. So that works. Mora's Hand, Warrior of Mora. This is different though, a little bit. Iridis is Moon. Mora is that. I wonder what we get for the other one. I'm not gonna change off of Mora's Beast though, because I think when you rank up, you keep ranking up with them, you get higher tier of these. Because Warrior of Mora makes sense in regards to the faction. Just like Iridis is for the avocado people. This is for, I guess, when I rank up with that faction, like I get one at 1, 3, and 5. Right? This is for 1. This is for 5. But I'm not entirely sure if 3 is the thing to go for. I'm not entirely sure. 3? There's no in between. Maybe 1 and 3. I haven't gotten to 5, so this might be 3. That would make the most sense. I don't know why I said 5 like that. That had made sense to me. That might be 3. There might be one more above that, like Champion of Mora, and you get the third variant of that, I think. That would make the most sense to me. Because there's 2 more you can get from your faction at rank 4, but you have to get the standing for it as well in order to actually like purchase them and then equip them. That, from what I'm able to tell, you can see it the same way I do. You don't have to craft them once you have them. You can just go in here, click it, and then select, and then boom, you're good. So far, combat's not bad. Let's take a look at this. because the previous loadout with the Paragon Greatsword, that is my main thing, right? But I am in the process of leveling up Ode Tempest. I think it's my last one. Ode Tempest. Yeah. That is my last pact to max out for this game. And then I can pick whatever the heck I want. I might actually just go back to the Universal until I get enough weapons to go, okay, I'm going to hunt down an Endless and then grind the crap out of that until I have it all at max, right? Right now I'm leveling this up, though. That, alongside weapons, I mean, it works, kind of. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's a prism you get. I just realized that number changed. The courage number on that, it says 30 instead of lesser. Could that be because of the armor? I don't know. I was gonna say, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure. The there is a prism you can get with all three like spread out, and it's actually pretty good to have, I think. Might be something for Koga. I'm not entirely sure though. Something to look at. Something to speculate on later from my end. I think. Go ahead and do this. I lost my only viewers. Now I'm sad. If one of you followed and I did not like react, pardon me, I don't have the alarms up. Go ahead and skedaddle off of this one and go to the next. Pick up the other prism from the other faction. Oh, did I get the yellow? I don't know if I got the yellow from that. Oh well. I'll figure it out later. Golly, the lag spike. Next stop. Right about there. Yeah, there are a select few different things I don't have for each one of these. I gotta come back here and find the yellow sparkles. Hello. Steven's back here. Yellow sparkles, anywhere? Sparkles, where you at? Hello? Yellow sparkles. Sparkle, Sparkle. Where you at, buddy? Find the right spot. No, kinda. Can't jump up there. Big sad. Nothing in there. Oh, can we really not swim? Big sad. They really ought to make that a function. Being able to swim in this game without adverse effects. Outside of the norm, like, you slowly lose health over time. There's the yellow sparkles! Found the yellow sparkles! There are 4 here. How many more do I need? Looks like that was the only one present. Big sad. Rogue of Saphine. Okay. So we got that. We got Rogue of Saphine, which is the green now, right? All the Zelda. Rogue of Saphine. Okay. So I was wrong. My bad. My mistake. So we have Warrior of Mora, Rogue of Saphine, and Iridis Shaman. Right? Iridis we got from Avocado. Saphine we got from Lady. And then we got Mora from Kith of Kings. Beast. Mora's Beast, though. Not entirely sure what's going on there. I'm quite not sure. Doggy needs a pet. So we pet the doggy. Such a cute puppy. I love the puppy. The puppy is cute. Need to pet more of the puppy. Cool. Very, very cool. Okay. Not much color that really can be gleaned from just doing that. Golly, this enclave is very active compared to Get the Kings. Really, really crazy. Delusion. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. I'll go back to the other place and see if I can pick up more yellow sparkles. Good. Hey, I got this thing now. Oh, that's cool. Very, very cool. Very, 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 very cool. Ain't no way. This is actually like a flame. It's like a flamethrower. That's pretty cool. I like the flamethrower. Very, very cool. Very, very, very cool. I love the flamethrower. I love the flamethrower. That's awesome. Was not expecting it to be that. That's really, really cool. Why are there flowers sprouting at my feet? Y'all see that? Look at that. Everywhere I walk, there's flowers sprouting at my feet. I don't know why though. Maybe it's just this place with the giant leaves. Is this supposed to happen, guys? You see the leaves? They go, woo. Woo. Look at the wee. Holy crap. The thing went nuts. Whoa. The leaves are going crazy. Look how big they are. Why are they so stretchy? Why are they so reactive like that? Hold on, can I? Golly. It's very hard to predict what they'll do. These ones like to go in that direction, but I can get these to do different stuffs. Golly, they're just trying to munch. They're trying to eat me, chat. These are trying to eat me. Oh no! Why is it so large? Why is it going so big? That's crazy. Singelia. I don't know why that one's so big. It's cool, don't get me wrong, it's just... I don't know what to say or think about that. Leaves that can grow spontaneously. What's the name of that spray on SpongeBob? Kelp spray? Oh, they sealed up the top so people can't fall through it anymore. I remember when I first discovered it, I actually fell through the top right there. I didn't see any yellow sparkles. At least none inside the cave. I say let's go inside of the Enclave and actually see if there is sparkles all the way in there, because I was pretty sure that it had said we needed at least one. There was like one present, but we didn't get it yet. Which makes me think if it's not in the cave, it's definitely in the enclave. It's all the way in there. So let's discover, see, and go and find out. This is like an ephemera of some kind. When you walk around, there's flowers sprouting behind you. It's like the Eidolon ephemera in Warframe. That's the entrance. So there's nothing in here. Big sad. Looks like I've got a lot to do. There's a lot to this game. And frankly, honestly, I'm just burnt out today. I really, really am. I know why I'm burnt out too. It feels like I've had a year of nothing but failure. Just constant no. Like, stream has done pretty well. I met a good couple of friends. I've met a bunch of friends online and a few streamers that seem to want to stream with me. But right now it's like I'm crossed between burnt out and at my end, at my limit. When it comes to streaming, recording, playing games, doing what I'm loving to do, but I'm getting nowhere and fast. So I'm happy with ending stream here right now because I don't want to have my bad mood sap the enjoyment of the content. And ultimately, I want to ask the question in this video because I want to continue streaming. I really do. But I want to ask you, the viewer, what has to happen? What do I need to do? What has to happen to me to gain traction? And I'll be looking at everything under the sun to improve the look of stream, as well as like the face cam situation I was talking about with Joe a second ago. What should I do? What can I do here? What can I do differently? I get Soulframe and Warframe are the hobby games. They're not really the funny haha, something you can laugh at, but it is something you can watch and enjoy. And I feel as though it's blown out of proportion on social media and underrated when it comes to being streamed. I like both games and can say I thoroughly enjoy them, but they're both time takers. Without any time in these games, you're getting nowhere. You're here to have fun, okay, cool, but you're only ever going to have this much fun before things start getting so difficult. It's the stupid funny. You're running into a brick wall over and over and over again. Eventually, that gets old quicker than most of the other content in this game, in my opinion. So, aside from Soulframe, aside from Warframe, what can I do? What game should I play? What should be different about the way I go about streams? What should happen for traction to be a thing? I'm at a point where I have to give up something. That much has become apparent. And I haven't lost anything yet. And I don't want to lose anything. I'm going to end the stream now. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. The video version of this will be posted over on my YouTube channel. Links to that can be found down below if you're on Twitch. To the right if you're on TikTok. I don't know if this is being streamed to TikTok or not. And YouTube, if you're here, hi. Wait for the upload. You'll see it here on this channel. Just click on the little icon down there. It'll look something like that right there. Any information, any pointers would help greatly. I'll see you guys in the next stream. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.